News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Mountain Falls residents have issues with their neighbors. The Wild West Extravaganza and Bluegrass Festival kicks off, and J-Mar Customs is holding a fundraiser bike run. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, May 6, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Nye County Police trekked to the desert to nab a suspect accused of abusing his wife and daughter. Carl Orion Patterson was arrested on April 20th after his wife says Patterson battered and imprisoned her following their argument over money issues. Patterson's wife says the suspect fell asleep with his meth pipe in his hands, and then she heard the suspect yelling and breaking stuff. He later demanded her to give him money. That's when she allegedly offered him her wedding ring. But the suspect hit her hand and sent the ring flying across the room. Patterson also allegedly hit her in the chest and arm, knocked her down, and shoved her in the mouth. The alleged victim says their daughter pleaded with the suspect to stop screaming at them, but then the suspect later grabbed the child, pinned her down on the couch, and finally put her in a chokehold when she tried to run and call police. Another family member contacted authorities after they called Patterson's wife's cell phone during the alleged incident. Patterson fled to the desert area but was spotted there after a short pursuit by police. An area man is arrested after shooting and injuring a hawk. Sylvester Bowers reportedly admitted to police that he fired a shotgun at some hawks because they were allegedly attacking his dogs. A witness spotted Bowers and called police, stating that an elderly man was committing the weapons offense near the intersection of Las Casitas and Elizabeth Streets. The witness also says he later saw two men in a Ford truck pick up the injured hawk and drive off. The witness followed the men to Carberry and Pahrump Valley Boulevard, then waited for responding units to arrive. Mountain Falls resident Claude McCaslin has been trying to get his homeowners association to enforce his neighbors to comply with a contract he says they signed to landscape their backyards. We caught up with McCaslin at his home recently to find out more.
It's HOA. Terra West is a management company here, and we have several complaints with backyards. They have a year to put their backyards in, and we have several tenants here, homeowners, that have not put a backyard in over a year.
So what does that mean, put a backyard in? What do they need to do?
Well, they're supposed to landscape it within a year and send in the approval to the HOA, and there's several here that haven't done it.
So what's going to happen?
Well, they claim they're fining them, but I haven't seen anything. Two houses around here on Casa Ida been built since 1986, and there's still no backyards in there, so the people behind them get the dirt. There's one behind my house, and I get all the dust and dirt from that into my yard. So what are they saying to you now? That they're just fining them? They say they can't go in the backyards, it's against the law, and that's the first I've ever heard that a HOA couldn't go and check on the properties.
So have you seen the paperwork that was signed originally here? You yourself must have signed something.
You sign documentation when you go into escrow and take over the house that you will have the backyard put in within a year.
And then, so there's a couple homes that, have you spoke to your neighbors?
Well, one house behind me's been empty 3 years that I've been here, and no one's lived there. And the backyard is a mess. There's a real estate company has it, Century 21, and another gentleman down in the corner from that one, he's been here since '86, and he hasn't put a backyard in. Have two ladies right here on Montepenny that have not put backyards in.
And so where do you think this is going to go from here?
Well, there again, you're right up against the HOA, and they don't seem to be doing anything.
And News 46 has attempted to contact the HOA Terra West several times and has received no response. We'll have more local news when we return.